What's going down, everybody? It's your boy Launchpad 1412 once again. Bringing you guys some NBA 2K13 gameplay right here. I have the 76ers, and my opponent has the Portland Trail Blazers. Nice young up and coming team, solid team. I believe that's Portland. Yeah, it is Portland. A little hard to see. I actually have a very small screen. That's why sometimes when it sounds like I'm guessing that things a little bit, it's because I kind of am because of my screen being so small compared how it is when it actually turns out when the video actually comes to full confliction. Yeah, it's the first time I played with the Sixers though, and I had a good time with them. I'm going to play with them a lot this year. Drew Holiday was a beast in this game. I think I had solid scoring across the board. Andrew Bonham had a big game this game too. This was a solid game right here. Classic, I don't know. I'll let you guys decide on that. I play a lot of solid games. This year, my record is like 10-15 in the NBA 2K13 online. So I played about 25 games, and I really like this game. I love this game. One day I'll do a full synopsis on how I feel about this game. I got to play it a little bit more so I can give you guys my best synopsis, my best thoughts, my best opinions. So I won't shortchange y'all. It's gonna take a while. I think I told y'all in one of my recent Madden videos that I'm gonna do a Madden synopsis, soon. So look out for that. And this was a good game. And like I said, there's a lot of players on the team that I didn't know was on the team. I didn't know Nick Young was on the team. I tried to use him as much as I could because he's a solid jump shooter. A solid athlete, usually makes crazy acrobatic plays that are just off the hook, man. And they also got Jason Richardson, a new acquired player. There's another guy on there too. Oh yeah, Lorenzo Wright. I believe either Darrell Wright or Lorenzo Wright. I'm not sure which one it is, but I know his last name is Wright, and he's a solid player too. And that nice jump shot by my opponent. My opponent, he was pretty tough here. Second quarter right here, and he was tough to stop. I did get a lead on him for a while though. Right there, get a nice steal right there with Holiday. Nice pass right there. Thaddeus Young, he had a nice game right there. Second quarter, and I'm trying to pull away here. I'm trying to find some way to stretch his lead. Of course, everyone does. But it's tough. This is a game, it's kind of easy to score too. Kind of like the Madden a little bit. But I kind of like it that way a little bit because I wasn't that good at 2K12. There's a lot of buttons that you had to figure out to score a little bit. Well, I guess for me, I can't speak for everybody. And it's not actually even fair for me to speak on 2K12, being though I didn't play it that much. But yeah, it took me a while to get 2K12. So having this one being a little easier to score works for me. I know everybody doesn't like that, but it's cool with me and my personal opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm trying to win this game right here. You get a nice dunk right there. And he had a solid game. You know who had a solid game in this one? Damian Lillard, the rookie. I mean, man, this guy he was hard to stop. Him and Matthews, tough to stop. Damian Lillard, he's tough to stop in real life. I just found out the other day he actually did 4 years of college. I didn't even know that. And when I was younger, I hated going up against point guards like Damian Lillard, man. Those fast, quick point guards that know how to score. Right there, it's halftime, up 4 points. Shout out to my opponent. He put up a good fight. Good match. Of course, I ain't gonna tell you guys who wins the game. But yeah, when I was younger, I used to hate going up against point guards like him, especially when they were making shots. Because then it was just like it was just tough to stop. Those quick point guards that that can pass the ball to a little bit. Those are some of the toughest guards to face in the league. Damian Lillard, his first game of the season, he had 23 points and 11 assists. He was a problem. He was a problem for Steve Blake and Steve Nash. They really couldn't guard him. I know those are not two of the best defenders in the league or nothing like that as far as point guards, but still, 23 and 11 is 23 and 11 for a point guard, especially a rookie in his first game against a tough team like the Lakers. So you gotta give him props for that. I believe he joins company of Oscar Robertson and Isaiah Thomas to be the only 3 players in NBA history to have their first debut games, 23 points and 11 assists. Yeah, but back to the game here. J.J. Hickson, caused some problems right there. See, you got nice little stats right there. 6 points, 5 rebounds. It's a tough game, man. I was up for a little while. I believe I pulled away a little bit in this quarter right here, but he actually makes a comeback. But man, I'm still trying to figure out my way in this game. This is a game that is still a little tough for me to play. Like I said, I was 10-15. Our record's not bad, not awful, but not that good either. So, I'm doing more losing than winning. So I got to figure a way, to fix that. You guys know I try to win every game. And, it's tough. right there. In the third quarter right here. Tough game right here, 41-48. I pulled away a little bit in that third quarter, but he came back a little bit, bringing the lead within 7. And opponent was tough, man. He didn't give up. He didn't die. He did not go anywhere. Right there, hits a nice 3 right there with Matthews, man. Like I kept leaving him open, not leaving him open, but I wasn't trying to leave him open on purpose. But Matthews could pull that shot up so quick, it is hard to get there. Almost like Ray Allen-esque a little bit. But yeah, it was a tough game, man. It was just tough. It's just tough to hold on to these leads, being how easy it is to score, and how you really. I'm not saying you can't take your time, but I'm not really a take my time type of player. When I get the ball in this game, I get rebound, I try to kick it out, see if I can get a nice transition layup, especially when you play with a team like the Sixers. That's your best bet right there. Right there, he gets a nice dunk. Hiller. Whew, that was sick, man. Sick dunk, man. My opponent had some sick plays. I had some nice plays myself. But I'm up right now though. But I'm trying to, figure a way to hold on to the lead. I'm trying to hold on for dear life a little bit. Trying to hit, whoever's open. I don't turn the ball over as much as I did when I first started playing the game. So that's how I kind of started winning. I'm kind of on a little winning streak here a little bit, but I'm just trying to hold on right here. Just trying to do the best I can. Spencer Hawes right there, man. He missed that 3 right there. But let me tell you about something about shooting with Spencer Hawes in this game. Like, you got to hold the button for a long time. I actually did make a 3 with him, but I had to hold the ball forever. And that was wild. And right here, I'm up 4 right here, and I get fouled. I'm forcing him to foul me. I need to hit my free throws. Jrue Holiday on the line, missing the first free throw attempt right there. Missing the second one right there too. 2 big free throws. That pretty much would probably put the game away, but I end up missing. And Batum, a shot at the 3, and he hits it, bringing them within 1. I was like, man, you got to be kidding. He gets a steal right here, but I get it back and bind him. Of all people, Bynum gets the ball, but he makes the first free throw, putting me up 2. Can he hit the second one? No, he does not make the second one. I'm missing my free throws right here in the game right now. I'm only up 2 points. I got a D up. And he's trying to do something with whoever he can, but I end up getting a steal. And I get another opportunity to pretty much put the game away. Evan Turner, first free throw, rattles out. Second free throw. Evan Turner's a little bit more tougher to shoot free throws with. And out of the last 6 free throws, that's 5 missed free throws. So if I lose this game, I very much deserve it. If I lose this game, it's my fault. And right there, he gets a nice wide open layup right there. I don't know how he got that. I don't know where Bynum was at, but he ended up getting that layup to tie the game. I tried to get something off right here with Jrue Holiday. Ended up passing it, and he ends up stealing the ball. And it's overtime. And if I lose this game right here, I very well deserve it, because all I really had to do was hit 1 or 2 more of those free throws. This wouldn't even be an overtime game, but it is what it is. You got to brush it off quickly. The game is on. He gets the ball first. I got to try to stop him. Right here, he hits a nice, tough shot right there, going up 2 points in the overtime. I try to answer right back with a 3 of my own with Thaddeus Young, tickling the twine, putting me up 1 point. I get the ball back somehow. Scarce right here. That wasn't the best shot. There's sometimes I took shots with Jrue Holiday I know he could make, but I probably shouldn't have tipped. But it is what it is. But I love playing with Jrue Holiday in this game. He's a beast in this game. One of my favorite point guards to play with in this game. I'm up right now, but my opponent came right back with a dunk. And right there, Holiday. Again, that was a solid jump shot. I just missed it. Sometimes you just miss shots. And I was trying to figure some way, to win this game. And he gets a nice bucket right there. He was just getting buckets sometimes. It just sometimes when when an opponent gets to a certain point with a certain player in the game, it's just hard to stop him. Right there, I just missed that wide open 3 with Jrue Holiday again. I try to make him the man in this overtime, because he was doing a lot of work for me throughout the game. Him and Bynum. But I think I should have been passing the ball just a little bit more to Bynum. But it is what it is. Spencer Hall right there with a 3, bring me within 4. Of course I ain't giving up, trying to figure out some way to get back in the game. But I ended up having a foul right here, and my opponent was a little more clutch, going up 5 right there, going up 6 right there, pretty much putting the game out of reach. But he gave me a good fight. This is a solid game. And, shout out to my opponent for winning the game. Much love, much respect. And I also got some Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition coming up real soon, so don't go nowhere. If you're a Street Fighter fan, you're interested in Street Fighter, don't go anywhere. But shout out to my opponent again for winning this game. He put up a good fight. He was down like 11 or 12 points. He could have easily gave up. He could have quit like a lot of people do, but he didn't quit. Show him some love. Shout out to him, man. And, he had a big game. Portland, a nice team. I think Portland is a nice up-and-coming team this year. They actually beat the Lakers the other night in the first game I was talking about with Damian Lillard. Had 23 and 11. He actually had player of the game right here. Damian Lillard all over the place, man. I mean, he had a big game, man. Right here, 21 points, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 22 minutes. Man, he was tough to stop, man. He was tough, man. That's all I could say. He was a tough player to stop. And shout out to him for that. And great get to the Street Fighter right here. You guys know who I probably picked right here in the Street Fighter. My boy Ryu. I was gonna say Ryu, and my opponent picked Oni Akuma. That's a heck of a choice right there. Tough person to go up against right there. Oni Akuma is no joke. Actually, just says Oni, so guy looks like Akuma, so I call him Oni Akuma. I don't even know what Oni means. For all I know, that could be something more. That could something more severe than death. Who knows? But my opponent actually has no. Excuse me, right there. My opponent actually has no points. I have a couple points. I just kind of like I told y'all before I restarted, and because the problems I had or whatever, and my opponent has no points. So I'm starting from the beginning right here. Playing some okay opponents, but not necessarily really, really good opponents. But still, this is not a bad match right here that I play right here. Right in the first round right here, we're going like we're hitting each other with Shurikens all day. Right in the beginning, Shurikens all day. So he hit me with like 3 or 4 of them. I hit him with like 3 or 4 of them, and he tried to catch me right there. I didn't know what he was gonna do, but if he did something that was going towards me, he'd have caught me right there. That would have been serious. But luckily he doesn't. I end up being able to trip him up. And I started giving him work at the end. Right here at the end of this round, I kind of think to myself, like, okay, I can see that I'm a little better than this guy. Right there, I catch him with the All Yugen right there, or Shuriken. I used to say All Yugen all the time. When I was younger, that's why I said that right there. I don't even know if that's. I know that's not how you say it, but I know Shuriken. But I figured out, in that first round that I'm a little better. That I'm probably gonna win this match. And right here, I kind of start putting it on him a little bit. Right there, Akuma, like, the only Akuma, I'm not really sure, like, what the difference is. I looked it up one time in Google, but I forgot, actually. But I'm not really sure what the difference is, but, I mean, he's a problem if you know how to use him. I play against people that know how to use him very well. This is not one of those guys. I end up defeating my opponent right here. But I shout out to my opponent for competing. Good job on this part. I got an A, B, A. Whew, that's some nice scores right there. Very rare that I get that. But one thing I do look at is technique when I play this game. They do the scores. This is 14-12, and I'm out.